There's a specific group of people who are remarkably talented, yet constantly stagnant. Psychologists often observe them stuck in a loop that's hard to break. They aren't lazy, and they aren't unintelligent. They are simply what we call feeling followers. If you've ever found yourself waiting for the right mood to start a project, or canceling a workout because you just weren't feeling it, you've experienced this firsthand. Today, we're going to explore the psychological machinery of people who follow their feelings and why this one habit is the primary reason they never reach the top. The internal weather. People who follow their feelings operate on a psychological bias called emotional reasoning. To them, an internal feeling is an external fact. If they feel overwhelmed, the task is impossible. If they feel bored, the work is useless. While most people think their feelings are a compass, for these people, feelings are more like weather. But instead of just checking the weather and putting on a coat, they let the storm stop them from leaving the house entirely. They are waiting for a sunny day that their neurochemistry isn't designed to give them consistently. The amygdala versus the top 1%. Research on brain development shows a clear divide. People who fail to reach the top are often limbic-driven. Their amygdala, the brain's primitive alarm system, is constantly scanning for discomfort. The moment they hit resistance, their brain screams retreat, stay safe, scroll, eat, sleep. But people who reach the top have learned to activate their prefrontal cortex to override that alarm. They've realized that not feeling like it isn't a signal to stop. It's actually the sound of growth happening. They treat their emotions as data, not instructions. The 90-second rule. What's interesting is that most feeling followers don't realize how temporary their trap is. Harvard neuroscientists discovered that a chemical emotional surge only lasts about 90 seconds. If you are still not feeling it after 10 minutes, it's not because of the emotion, it's because of the story you're telling yourself. People who master their lives have learned to sit through those 90 seconds of boredom or anxiety without reacting. They know that on the other side of that tiny window of discomfort is the flow state they've been looking for. Systems over moods. Consider the implications of this on daily life. People who rely on motivation are building their house on sand. Motivation is an emotional spike. It's unstable. However, people who reach the top build systems. They've automated their excellence. They don't wake up and ask, "How do I feel today?" They wake up and ask, "What is on the schedule?" By removing the feeling from the equation, they remove the possibility of failure. Their hands were meant to do, even when their mind is complaining. Ultimately, following your feelings isn't a sign of being authentic or true to yourself. In a psychological sense, it's often just a lack of maturity. People who reach the top understand a simple paradox. You don't act because you feel good because you acted. If you want to change your future, you have to stop being a passenger to your moods and start being the architect of your habits. If this psychological deep dive resonated with you, I'd appreciate you subscribing to True Psychology. Do your feelings control your actions, or do your actions shape your future? I'll see you in the next one.